say in the morning before we go straight to the papers, right?
But the papers are loaded there, so
yes,
let's just launch into them.
Let's do that right away. Let's start
important stories
with the Punch. National Convention, APC governors proposed February 26. Musa Al-Makura lead in party chess race. And the riders actually, 2 February is still realistic. Caretaker panel will announce exact date, says Forum. Party looking towards defunct CPC members to occupy chairmanship seats. It's a page 2 read for the Punch newspapers this morning.
Let me give you the brief background on the 2 people that have listed there in the Punch as frontrunners for the APC chairmanship race. Thank Al-Makura, former governor of Nasarawa State, very well known. He was elected governor as a CPC governor. Eventually moved the President Buhari into the APC and finished his term in 2019. Popular in the party and loyal, they say. The other one is Senator Sani Musa. I think he's the 7th senator, representing Niger East in the National Assembly. He was the senator that brought that internet protection bill to the National Assembly. That infamous bill, the one that sought to
that riled everyone.
Yeah, that riled everyone. That's the senator. And he's been propagated as national chairman of the APC. While I hear that some governors in the APC prefer Al-Makura, a former governor like them, and the governors, they like to do this a lot. If it's president, they look for former governor. If it's vice president, they look for former governor. If it's party chairman, they look for former governor. According to them, it's a tradition in the APC to always use former governors as national chairman. BC Akonde, Adams Oshomole, Mai Malabuni, all of them. Mai Malabuni is not a former governor, it's current governor. So the governors are back. Yes, Dige Oyegun as well, former governor. So the governors are backing the choice of Al-Makura. But powerful sources in the kitchen cabinet, in the presidency, I hear, are backing the option of Sani Musa, Senator Sani Musa, Niger East Senator, for the position. There are other candidates, Dan Juma Agoje, George Akume, all of that, but I think these are the 2 frontrunners. So it's almost a done deal now that the APC have settled for a candidate for national chairmanship position from northern Nigeria. How they will now zone their presidential tickets is apparent, it's obvious, to the discerning mind that will probably come south. But that is not the beginning of the story. The beginning of the story is that Mai Malabuni's caretaker committee, the caretaker and extraordinary convention planning committee, the CECC as they call it in the APC, have been pushed to the wall. So they have now decided to hold a convention. And I think that from what we hear, what newspapers are reporting today, which is of course in all the papers this morning, is that they have settled for a date in February 26th and 27th. Even though on the 26th of February, I know that INEC is holding by-elections in this country, in about 6 states in this country, by-elections to replace people who have died in the National Assembly, essentially. They have chosen that day, 26th and 27th. So the caretaker committee have gone on to brief President Buhari. This now depends on how the president reacts to ratify it using the instrument of the party's National Executive Council, the NEC, of which President Buhari is leader, to ratify the date, and then they can begin to plan. We also hear that the Mai Malabuni committee is already doing the groundwork of trying to set up committees, to get the convention ruling. There are other issues still to be decided, issues like mode of convention. Are we going to use direct primary? Are we going to use the delegate system? This is direct primary. Or are we going to settle for a consensus? We have agreed, so there's no need to vote. Just name the person who are firm and we move on. All of these are still on the table, But more importantly, they need to inform INEC at least 21 days prior. 21 days for the convention, INEC needs to know, So for February 21, there's still probably time. 26, there's probably time. But Mai Malabuni was pushed to the wall, like I said earlier, because the Progressive Governors Forum decided that we cannot continue with this dilly-dallying, this delay tactics, this very unpopular mood, that we have entered because the Mai Malabuni committee has decided not to fix it for convention. Yesterday, I listened to Senator Kabiru Gaya, former governor of Kano State. He was on television, and he said that the party is tired. We need to have a convention. It was another matter. We were discussing the issue of the Electoral Act Amendment, and INEC and the issues around the new commissioners for INEC. But he stumbled into this discussion and he said, "What the president wants a convention, all party members want a convention, we should have our convention." Because it puts the APC in the lights that people are, astounded and say a ruling party, how many 6.5 years in power, they can't get their act together, they can't organize a simple national convention. It really put them in bad light. But I think that's settled now. But he claimed the victim. Claimed the victim, yes. Dr. Sally Lukman, the Director General of Progressive Governors Forum, was eventually pushed yesterday. It was an option for him, resign or be pushed. Maybe he resigned, maybe he was pushed. There's no longer PGF DG. He was very critical of the Mai Malabuni committee. And I think that was Mai Malabuni prevailed on the governors. You have to support me, you have to back me, you have to pass a vote of confidence on me. And to do that, remove that your PGF DG.
He's been stepping on toes.
Yeah, he's been stepping on toes, yes. He's been making comments like Mai Malabuni and John Akpano, the new tactics experts. They have betrayed the party. They don't want to hold the national convention. They're planning a consensus. They have a hidden agenda. All of this, I think formed part of the discussion the governors had overnight, Sunday to Monday. And eventually when they met the Mai Malabuni committee, it was agreed. We'll do the convention, but let's sacrifice this young man, Dr. Lukman. I think this is what played out. Eventually from today we will know, because we hear that committees are about being set up. And Mai Malabuni has briefed they can become an APC expert because they will not hold the convention. The president. So we'll see how it pans out indeed. They have settled their brief. We'll see how to take it forward from here.
Did you enjoy this video? Hit the subscribe button for more. Leave a comment and like. Thank you.